So the new Suicide Squad trailer just dropped, but does it look to follow in the original film's footsteps, or does it look good? 2016's Suicide Squad is an unusual piece of movie history. Universally derided by both critics and fans, it somehow made a ton of cash at the box office. I wonder why, with a global take of nearly $750 million. The breakout star was clearly Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, and she moved on to bigger and better things. But that doesn't stop movie bosses taking another stab at flogging the dead horse. Gone is writer-director David Ayer, and most of the cast for that matter, and in steps James Gunn, taking an enforced sabbatical from Disney Marvel after they discovered certain tweets he sent out earlier in his career. Gunn was all set to finish off his Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, but after he was fired he was quickly snapped up at DC and set to work on the Suicide Squad sequel called The Suicide Squad. Original, right? The trailer promises more of the same, only this time punctuated with Gunn's style of humour. A group of DC villains are thrown together and go on a deadly mission to save mankind. Fan favourite Harley Quinn is joined by Peacemaker, Bloodsport, Polka Dot Man and King Shark. Most of the original cast are gone, but returning members Margot Robbie, Joel Kinnaman, Viola Davis and Courtney are joined by a few interesting names: John Cena, Michael Rooker and Idris Elba. Even Sylvester Stallone turns up, or at least his voice does.
And? Oh, for f***'s sake.
These actors should be a good fit with Gunn's style of filmmaking, and Rooker has proven in the past he can spin gold from Gunn's direction. Overall, the trailer is pretty much what you would expect from a superhero movie. A handful of comic moments, a whirlwind of CG, and a hint at a huge monstrous villain to fight, in this case a giant starfish? I don't doubt the film's plot will largely be forgettable, and its engagement with the audience will rely solely on how well the characters interact. No doubt helped with a few dubious actions and crude jokes that the R rating allows. But Gunn seems to be relying on goodwill left over from Guardians of the Galaxy. The Suicide Squad seems to be a retread of those tropes, but where Guardians was fresh and entertaining, this seems underwhelming. Comic characters often wear ridiculous costumes, and recent movies have done well to make them work in real life. But Gunn seems to be embracing the silliness in an attempt to pass it off as wit, with an exchange about a bag of dicks that comes off as tiresome, not witty. I hope I'm wrong. Maybe this is the film theatres need right now, a slice of escapist nonsense that gets viewers back in the cinema, forgetting about real-world problems. Gunn can be a Marmite personality, but his Guardians of the Galaxy movies are pure popcorn magic, and I have a fondness for his earlier Night of the Creeps rip-off, Slither. He knows how to deliver a fun experience, and it'll be interesting to see him let off the leash before the muzzle is put back on him now he's fell back into Marvel's favour. I don't doubt the Suicide Squad will make an impression on viewers, but time will tell whether it will be largely forgotten, like its predecessor.